battering ram in the middle where he hit the pitch hard in the middle overs. Not normally.
To 3 ODIs followed by the 3 T20 internationals, and then we all look forward to the T20 World Cup to be played out here. Here's Overton. Tries to dig it in. It sits up nicely. Nissanka's on his way. Decent boundaries on both sides, 75 metres and 7.
Yeah, here while the fast bowlers are on.
Oh, that's got through. That's got through. It's gone for 4. We'll have to.
Joss Butler.
More runs. Oh, look at that runaway. Nicely timed by Nissanka. It's 4. Value for shots, Army. Value for shots.
Yeah, very much.
That'll be 4. Leg buys. Trying to be tight on the pads because the 2 men allowed outside the circle are Achqualig and fine. Hammered. Wow. Kamil Mishara. He's dispatched that.
That's a shot. That's what Mishara's been waiting for. Just that little bit short of it. Just got a little bit tighter. Come out of his crease as Mishara wait for that ball just to be that little bit shorter and picked it up beautifully.
That's beautifully timed. All it takes is that little bit of width. Just allows the bat to come through. Oh, he's got it. It's a miscue from that slower ball. Dawson with the catch. Simple chance goes to mid-on. Curran is the first to strike.
A defensive move. You see, after lighted delivery, you try and hitting in the hands. Hence, no power, no elevation for Nissanka. He's been removed by Sam Curran. First blood drawn. A wicket.
Oh, it's bowling. Adil Rashid has got his first for the day. It's flighted, the sweep shot. I don't know how he missed it, to be honest.
Moved outside the line of that delivery. Do our delivery right there. And it is picked up. Second wicket for England. First for Adil Rashid.
See, Russell, we've spoken a lot about it. That's beautifully played. Short and wide. And he gets a boundary. That's a welcome boundary. Yeah, nicely done. Again. Runs. Not a boundary. Now that's the mistake. That is the mistake of Rehan Ahmed. Almost way. Goes over the top. That is cleverly done. That is over pitch, slower. And very slow, in fact. Low 70s and Dhananjay is... What was that? That's gone fine. Runs here. Just drifting onto the pads. Let's see whether it's off the bat or pad, but it's a boundary. That's what's important for Sri Lanka.
It's wide. It's wide. So that extra delivery and the 5.
Gives him some room and runs again. Another boundary. Well, as you said, Russell, this is good for Sri Lanka because they're getting those runs quickly and that run rate when he gets everything together. Well, bit of pace on and with Kusal Mendis waiting for it and playing it late, and he gets that boundary. Top spin bowling. Sweeps and sweeps it well. Should get the boundary. See, one thing that Sri Lanka has done well is that they've been picking boundaries almost empty.
That is very straight. Straight enough that the finger goes up immediately. And this is one of the great things about Adil Rashid. He's always at you. You give him half a chance.
A little bit flatter from Adil Rashid. Catches the front toe. Dhananjaya, finger goes up. Big wicket for England.
Short it now. Come the second half of the game as that's pulled away into the gap, and actually it's pulled away very nicely. Placed beautifully. Outfield is quick. Oh, it's edged, and it's going to go for 4. That's the irony of that. Annoying for a bowler, absolutely fine for a batsman.
Challenging.
Well, that's hammered away. That's more width, length on the up. Up she goes. Into the hands comfortably. And again, England find a way of taking a wicket. This time it's Rehan Ahmed. And again, it's a sweep shot that brings the downfall.
Big wicket for England, a big wicket for Rehan Ahmed. Getting a little bit flatter, not quite getting out. The batter's not quite getting, Asalanka's not quite getting out to the pitch Top edges it straight up.
Ooh, down the pitch, hammers it over mid-on. That's a very, very confident start.
It's going to go and end up naturally driven into the gap.
Really good shot. Bittel went the other way.
To pick up a boundary. That's in the air. Another boundary.
50 for Mendes. That's his 35th in ODI cricket. His 4th against England. Of course, lots of Sri Lankan batters, they love playing.
That the overrate, but this time it's good use of the feet. Has it gone all the way? I think it has. Sri Lanka needed a break-free shot, and Johnny cleared again.
Showed Bethel that he was coming down the wicket, got himself inside the ball. Looked as though he had just getting himself cramped for a split second. And his hands himself out of trouble, and it was a beautiful shot down the grab.
Now short delivery. This time, oh, that's poor. That is poor. No in again. He is looking to try and break free, and that's exactly what he does. I think
That he's bowling.
another sweep, and that's 4. Another boundary, back-to-back boundaries for Sri Lanka.
Important to see them in the same side.
Lovely, beautiful. That is timing for you. That's 4. Pace was pushing. Oh, got a bad bounce. Gets a boundary. That's a well. Yeah, that's the moon ball. And it has gone all the way, very nearly hit the moon. It's gone for 6. The 200 is up. 42.
Slowly it might turn. And the variations have come at the other end as well from Sam Curran. Sometimes that moon ball is ultra fast down the ground for 6. That's swept away powerfully. That's 4, no doubt about that. This partnership is going to be crucial for them to get there. Oh, he's hit it straight back. Bit of a googly from Adil Rashid, and slightly it seems someone gives the wicket away.
Yeah, he was in a good position to hit the ball square of the wicket on the onside, but he was unable to read that. The wrong one from Adil Rashid, got all tangled up. Wasn't able to control the stroke. I held it nicely.
Third man, the 2 men in the deep. Fernando. Bowls in the low 130s. That'll be 4. Very fast outfield. 7 for no loss. Putting it away on the onside. That's 4. Gets it over the infield. So suddenly a couple of boundaries and England on their way.
Yeah, a bit more energy.
That was wide. He goes after it, Zach Crawley. Sri Lanka strike.
Well, he saw it.
Play using your wrists more to create pace off the wicket. Is a change. Lovely. Joe Root just leans into it. Full of class.
Yeah.
That's 4. Poor delivery. He waited, and picked his spot. You as well. And you know what 1 wicket can do. That's 4. Hit hard into the gap. After 50 balls, England find the boundary. Takes a bit of time to get used to the turn. That's high, safe, and all the way. There we go. The first 6 of the innings off the bat of Ben Duckett. Short in front of square. That'll be 4. Spoils the over. 129 for 1.
Brilliant. That's close, that is close. Shouting, clamoring, and the umpire has responded.
Now they'll review this.
The on-screen signal.
Brilliant decision. Ravindra Vimalasiri upheld. Sri Lanka, they were hoping, they were praying, and they get their man. Ben Duckett's gone for...
Ooh, interesting. Hands in the air.
Wickets hitting Right, I need you to reverse your not out decision to out standby. The on-screen signal now.
Well, it was a mighty close run thing. Rod Tucker has to reverse. A little bit short, that's hammered. That boundary takes a little of that knee pressure away. Again, Bethel is good.
Oh, turn! I think he's gone. He's gone. Is he? The Sri Lankans are confident. A Sri Lankan through the...
Ball cleanly. Wickets are broken. Batsman's short.
And let someone like Butler... Oh, caught and bowled. You don't need a slip. He's taken a caught and bowled. And Velalage strikes. This is exactly what Sri Lanka wants, at least to open up the other end. And that's what they've done.
I've lost my bearing. How that stroke carried to the bowler. It was from the slice of the bat.
Oh, this is a good shot. This goes over the top and it goes down to the boundary for 4. That's Rehan Ahmed. And breaks the sequence of dots. Instead of heights. And he goes straight over the bowler's head and that goes for 4.
Slow ball. He's got that over. No one in the deep. That'll skip away for another boundary. Hits it again. Doesn't time it, but he's got it in the gap. Back-to-back boundaries. Hit it well. That'll be another boundary. Wonderful batting from Rehan Ahmed. The 200's on the board for England. That's in the air. Long off. He's judged it nicely. That's when Lalage. They got the wicket they needed. Van der Sar with 2 balls to go in his spell. Chipped over the top. Effortlessly done. It's 6. There we go. Josh Butler. Ball. Slower delivery at the stumps. Butler's gone. Gone. Fielded really, really well. This time, Dhananjay De Silva picks up a peach.
Well, fielding is one of those things that makes such a difference to any cricket team. Sri Lanka today have been very, very proficient.